Howdy. This is a video to myself, but one that will be public for my own accountability, and so I can be held accountable by others. It's a video to myself, So, JP, brother, dude. We've been through hell and back. It's real. It's undeniable. It's something that could definitely be used for pity. Used as a reason to quit. Take a break. To revert back to old ways. It's also all the reason why we need to keep moving forward. You, I, owe it to our past self, the people that have invested us, to the person that the Lord has created us to be, to keep moving forward. Just walking around this morning, I was thinking man, what if I quit? What if a while back I had quit? I would not have become the man I am today. And the man that I am today, if not here, would not be able to be the agent of shalom that I am today. My friends and family around me would not be led and guided and loved in the ways that they are now if I wasn't here. And so, you can't give up. You can't give up. You can't. You can't. It's not an option. So if we're not giving up, then what does it mean to go forward? As I was saying about that, okay, what is our why? Why are we moving forward? Not just that we can't go back. Then I thought about, I'm Jordan Pruitt, I'm looking for direction, I'm looking for a compass, like a North Star for like a code of conduct for how to move forward. Then I too am a child, a Pruitt child in need of direction. And it's almost like we had already come up with something like that for the kids. What does it mean to be a Pruitt? That we're priest, provider, and a protector. And so that's why we have to keep moving forward. How do we keep moving forward? First up, you gotta be a priest, bro. A lukewarm leader is leading others to heaven while setting himself to hell. Bro, yeah, I want you to make it to heaven. Everyone around you wants you to make it to heaven. We want to meet Jesus. You have to lock in. The little prayers, take the time to listen to the worship playlists, all that little stuff, it matters, bro. It matters. Instead of scrolling, watching the podcast, watching the sermon, taking the notes, reach out to that mentor, even if they don't even end up doing it, but just like taking those little steps, going evangelizing even when you don't want to, preaching the gospel to yourself. Anything you've heard 1,000 times. Because not only is it advantageous for our own gain, but we preach the gospel so much better when we're in the secret place. When we're also experiencing the love and joy of Christ, bro. Protect it, bro. We gotta be in the gym. We gotta be in the gym, bro. There's no reason. There's no downsides to being in the gym. Being consistent. Taking care of our bodies. Making ourselves more available. And more advantageous for the people around us to go get in the gym. The situation I'm in right now, I wish that I could come in with complete confidence that anybody would want to feel some way, anyone wanted to step that I'd be confident to protect the family. I feel confident. We know there's a little bit of dog in this, I don't even have to think. car breaks down, we gotta run somewhere. Easy. And a provider, bro. There are very little downsides to using our ambition and intelligence paired with discipline to be able to provide the people around us. One of the biggest hindrances of all of our ventures and all of our ideas and all the missions that we want to do is probably money. I'm just gonna put that out there. And Lord provides, but in the back of my head I'm always like, I feel like the Lord is kind of laughing at me. He's like, you could just do this yourself. Like, I've given you the gifts, and not in like a prideful way, but in a way that we can teach others and help others. Like, I want to use you as a vessel for this blessing, for this abundance. Like, my father has 10,000, has a hill with 10,000 cattle on. Like, he's good. I believe that we can, there's things that we can do to steward our gifts and the prosperity and the blessing that he wants to give others through us better. But bro, you gotta keep going. You gotta lock in, because you never know when stuff like this is gonna happen. When you're gonna be in a situation where you're needed. And so many men live their lives without this mindset, and their whole life is derailed when stuff like this is. Like I was talking, it's probably Luke, I think, and I was talking about, like, I've had probably like what would be one person's life altering moment. I've had like 20 of those, maybe like 30 of those canon events here. Last week in Dearborn. Before that in Dearborn, going to Greece, South Africa. That South Africa trip was crazy. All the different stories of my childhood. The Tough Mudders. Like I've experienced so much of these life-changing events. And I'm 18. Like, clearly the Lord is putting something on my shoulders. He's building me into something for greatness. And we gotta steward that well, man. You gotta steward that well, because people who only get one of those, they drop the ball. They're not ready. The world takes them by storm. So there's a lot of mosquitoes. These men can't show up for their families. Is that who you want to be? Not able to show up for your family, for your friends, for the Lord, for yourself? Lord, is that who you want to be? You want to be a lackadaisical man, addicted to pornography, unsatisfied in his marriage. His kids can't look up to him. Is that who you want to be? I know it's not. That's why every day is critical. Because every day we're putting one brick at a time. And we're gonna build a wall, man. This is the vision that the Lord gave us from Nehemiah. I'm doing a great work and I cannot come down. Do you want to get down? It's hard, but do you want to get down? Do you want that average life? You don't want that, man. I don't want that. We don't want that. It's just to understand that if we want this extraordinary life for the Lord, extraordinary life for our friends and family, it doesn't come by ordinary means. It doesn't. And like, are you okay with that? Are you okay with a boring life for a little bit? Because that boring life, that life of being consistently good instead of just seeking out occasionally great opportunities, is what leads and builds you into the person that can handle extraordinary opportunity. Like I've been consistently good for a long time, instead of just occasionally great, with my mental health and trying to see people's perspectives and working on my own emotions to the point where when this opportunity presented itself, I was able to say yes. I've been able to be consistently good, so now I can handle this extraordinary opportunity to show up and be an agent of shalom. If I never took care of my mental health, never took the time in prayer, never talked to my friends about the stuff I went through, I would never be able to handle this. I'd be rash, I'd be angry, I'd be led by emotions, I'd never take a second thought to ask what the Holy Spirit thinks. It'd be terrible. That's not what we want, man. That's not what we want to roll. So be consistent, man. Be consistent. Enjoy the mundane. That's what everyone else hates. Everyone wants an Instagram reel moment. Get Instagram, bro. Get TikTok. Get social media, bro. Get it. Stay on the wall. Maybe that's what this is. This whole video is just stay on the wall. Stay on the wall and remember why.